Before I start off with today's video, I just wanted to share with you something I'm super proud about, and it's these two prints of mine that are from my photo exhibition that I'm super excited that I finally was able to frame these photos. So this one right here is one of Iggy, that is a color print, and like, if anyone knows me and has been to my room, I've never really framed anything on my walls despite I do photography. I don't know, there's maybe some lack of confidence, or I just don't like to hang my photos on my walls. Very minimalistic of me. So I finally did this. So this is one of them, and then the second one is another favorite of mine, but black and white, of a collage of Iggy. So just super excited. It looks so good on my shelf. And then just little thing that I just want to point out, this thing right here, I've been asked this multiple times throughout the years. I've never gave a whole explanation, but I did not buy this. I recycled the film boxes that I would, get from the film that I would buy, and I would just recycle all of the packaging and then just put it on this cardboard. And there was a frame at one point, but took it out. So that is that. People have asked me before where I've gotten this, and of course you guys know who this is, hopefully, and it would be next to my one-step Polaroid camera and a stack of instant photos. So like I said, just really happy about my bookshelf and the photos that I was able to frame. What's in my film fridge? Okay, so let's do this. Oh man, this is so unorganized. Okay, so I'm going to start from this side all the way to this side. So let's do this. First off, it's my favorite film stock of all time, Sinister 800T. If you know my work, I shoot with this a lot. Thank you to Sinister for sending over a lot of this film, because can't live without it. So most of it's medium format because I usually use my Yashica mat for shooting this. And I have one 35mm roll just because in case of whenever I might need it, but I usually shoot 120. Next, I have Kodak Ultra Max. I got this also as a gift from someone from school a year ago, and honestly, I've been shooting this a lot and I really love this film stock because of the colors, and I've been giving them as gifts to people who I know who have expressed that they have interest in photography, especially film photography. So like I said, if you're thinking of a film stock to let people try film for the first time, Ultra Max is the way to go, especially in color film. Okay, so next is a film stock that just came out that I've been dying to get my hands on, and I finally do. It's the 8-ox color mission film. It's like literally all the way from Europe, and I honestly didn't know when I would ever be able to obtain this film stock, but now that I have 2 rolls, I'm really taking my time to figure out what project to use them with. It's 35mm, and if you've never heard of this film stock, go look it up. Next is my stash of Milford film. Shoutouts to Milford for being so kind and generous. A lot of HP5. Many people who love black and white like HP5, so I got HP5 here. So many. I have here another favorite now is Milford Ortho 50 ASA/ISO. But if you haven't tried this, you should go try it out. This is one of my favorites, film stocks for black and white with Milford. More than HP5, to be honest. Okay. I have my brick of Milford XP2 black and white film, 120. Haven't even opened this baby yet. But yeah. This is my first love for Milford after HP5. XP2 just because it has C41 formula, meaning that you could develop this with your color film. Yeah. Okay, I don't think this is all gonna fit. More Milford HP5 and Milford FP4. 120, black and white. Okay. Next I have Fuji Color C200. This is such a rare film that I don't even know if I'll ever use it anytime soon, but I have this film stock. This is Acros Fuji 100, another black and white. Just because it has the 2, meaning it's like a new version of it, not the old one that got discontinued. Lomo Chrome Purple in 120. This is not necessarily my favorites, but this one is just a fun film to experiment with if you just want to try something different that you've never done before. What's inside is Lomo 400 color film, and this is a special one. This is Chris Bartolucci's favorite film stock that she'll never let go. It's Lomography F2. Amazing film stock that got discontinued. Lomography, bring this film stock back. Okay. Next is a film photography project, also black and white, XX, same as the Sinister version. It's just different brands, but same Kodak Eastman film. Okay. Next is my Instax wide film. Can't live without this. Love taking photos with instant film. So here we go. I have more 120 film, Milford FP4, Sinister XX, more Sinister 800T. Okay, what's in the white bag? More film, obviously, but 120. Fuji Pro 400H, discontinued color film. I have this Imago 320, black and white, 120. Still never used this film stock. This one I'm really excited about. Sinister Red Drum 120, Milford 400, Delta 400, and more. Fuji Acros in 120. Okay, so there's this film stock that I saw for the first time at the store. It's Rollies Paul and Reinhold 2 35mm black and white film. I'm excited to do a video on this soon, so stay tuned for that. I like the results I saw online, so excited to use this. So the next one is Fuji Pro 160 NS 120 film. Shout outs to my friend Rafa. This is his favorite film stock. I gave him a few rolls as a gift, and I still have some here, and I haven't used it yet, but like I said, excited to use all of these film stocks. I'm trying to find the right time to use them. Okay, next we have more Sinister 800T, never ending. Lomo Metropolis, like I said, it's like Lomo Tokyo. 120. I have 110 film in 200 ASA color negative. Haven't really tried 110 film again. Have been turned off, but willing to try again, so that's why I bought this. Here's my Agfa Photo 200 ASA stash that I am very cautious to use because it's discontinued, so I just keep the stash in my fridge and be a hoarder. I have Fuji Instax Mini film. Oh, another roll of 800T again in 35. I believe this is Ektachrome Kodak film 35. And I don't even know what this is. I think this is Provia Fuji. Just trust me on it. It's inside. And what's in here? I don't even know. I have the film photography project Wolfman black and white film. I bought this during Halloween. I thought I would use it, but I haven't used it yet. Totally forgot that I bought this. That's what happens when you buy too much film. And then Milford HP5. So, disclaimer, my previous video, I would get a lot of comments about leaving my film out like this and not put it in a canister like this. Like, I would literally just show that I have it here in my film fridge like this, and then people have commented saying that the film will get eventually messed up or foggy or something like that, or hazy. And honestly, I've always left my film like this in my film fridge for long periods of time, and I've never had an issue. So honestly, I appreciate the heads up and notice about it, but honestly, never had any issues. I've responded to those comments before, but I just want to say it again. I do have film that's left like this, and I've never had an issue. So there you go. I have this roll, BKIFI. It's a Brooklyn establishment that makes their own film stocks. This one has hearts. We're saving this for Valentine's Day. Haven't shot it yet, but they're an awesome, small, family-owned film company to support. And then, like I said, have more film that's just like left out like this. This is Kodak Color 200. Haven't shot it, obviously. And I even leave Instax Mini like this and never had any issues. When I take out all my film, I don't realize how much I have. So let me go through my 35 and medium format film stocks first before I even touch Super 8 and 16mm. Okay, I guess like if I don't use these canisters, I use this instead, and still I don't have any issues. But regardless, even if I don't use either or, my film is fine. But that's just me. That might not be for everyone. So what's in here, there's no reason in particular. I honestly put them in here if they don't have a canister. I have this Fuji color in 400 ISO. Infamous Fuji color Natura 1600, that's super rare, discontinued, that people look for on eBay. And I love this film. It's Rolly Chrome 200, CR 200. Piranha P30, haven't used this yet. This is another special cinema film stock. Siberia? Yeah, Siberia 52XX. Kodak P3200 T-Max. I'm going to put these film stocks that don't have any canisters in. And that's it. Okay. So I have Kodak Tri-X Reversal Super 8. I have same thing, Tri-X. And then for 16mm, I have 50D, I have Tri-X Reversal, and another Tri-X Reversal. And then I still have this lovely gift that I got, which is a 500T expired film, 16mm film, 400 foot roll. So there you have it. That's crazy. It's a ton of film. Are seeing my view in front here. So whenever someone comes over to my house and they open my fridge and then they see all this film, they're always wondering like, why do I store my film in the refrigerator? And that's because it just helps with having a longer lifespan, especially if you live somewhere with a hotter climate or temperature. Film does not survive well, especially like if you're in your car and you leave your film and it's hot outside. It's not a good idea. Film will just literally get messed up, and your pictures, if you already took them, will get dissolved. I've been there, done that years ago, never again, life lesson. And so if you put your film and store it in your refrigerator, it just has a longer lifespan. And the fact that film is so expensive, of course you're gonna do whatever it takes, hopefully, to just like keep it and then be able to still use it, right? So that's why the film is in the fridge. And then it's kind of a cool icebreaker too, because then you can talk to people and tell them about why film is in your refrigerator and not just food. And I'm just really thankful that people have watched the previous video, because I didn't think people would watch what the heck is in my film fridge. But then I thought to myself, like, we all who are people who shoot film, most of them who are like really into it, at least have a film fridge. So I thought it would be a cool idea to share with you what I have in my film fridge, just because there are people out there that I know who are curious and wondering other people's film collections, and literally I store it all in my film fridge, so why not make a video and then put it out there into the world. And so thank you again for watching. If you decide to create a video like this and you film what's in your film fridge, I would love to see it, so please don't forget to comment down below. People have done that in the past, and it's really interesting to see other people's film stocks that they have stored in their film fridge and how much they're hoarding it because they don't want anyone else to like use it, or they don't want to use it yet. So anyways, it's just really fascinating to see. So thank you again for watching, and stay tuned till the next video. Sayonara. It's the end of the video, so don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, it will help me in the long run. Okay, bye.